The École Spéciale Militaire de Saint-Cyr is the foremost French military academy. It is often referred to as Saint-Cyr. Its motto is "Ils s'instruisent pour vaincre," literally, they study to vanquish, or training for victory. French cadet officers are called saint-cyriens or cyrards. The École Spéciale Militaire de Saint-Cyr is located in Coëtquidon in Gers, Morbihan Department, Brittany, France. French students who enter the École Spéciale Militaire de Saint-Cyr as cadets are about 21 years old, and undergo 3 years of training. All ESM cadets graduate with a Master of Arts, or a Master of Science, and are commissioned officers. The academy was founded in Fontainebleau in 1802 by Napoleon Bonaparte near Paris in the buildings of the Maison Royale de Saint-Louis, a school founded in 1685 by Louis XIV for impoverished daughters of noblemen who had died for France. The cadets moved several times more, eventually settling in Saint-Cyr, west of Paris, in 1808. History. The École Spéciale Militaire was created by order of Napoleon Bonaparte on May 1, 1802, to replace the École Royale Militaire then located in Fontainebleau. Renamed the École Spéciale Impériale Militaire after Bonaparte was proclaimed emperor, it moved in 1808 to Saint-Cyr l'École in the castle of the former Maison Royale de Saint-Louis, a school for girls of the French nobility disbanded at the time of the Revolution. The school trained a large number of young officers who served during the Napoleonic Wars. It remained stationed in Saint-Cyr l'École after Napoleon's deposition and through all regime changes until 1940. After the defeat of the French army against Germany in 1940, the school moved to the Free Zone in the south of France, in Aix-en-Provence. After the invasion of the Free Zone by the Germans in 1942, the school was disbanded, but French cadet officer training went on, part in Seychelles and part in the United Kingdom under General de Gaulle's command. At the liberation of France in 1944, the school was reunited under the command of General de la de Tassigny and settled in the military camp of Coëtquidon, Morbihan, because the Vieux Bavut had been severely damaged by an Allied bombing during the Liberation Campaign. The École Spéciale Militaire de Saint-Cyr has remained that to this day. A reform in 1961 split the school into two entities. The current École Spéciale Militaire de Saint-Cyr, devoted to the training of direct recruitment officers, recruited through an annual national competitive exam, and the École Militaire Inter-Armes, cadets from internal recruitment ranks and reserve officer ranks, and added a third entity, the École Militaire du Corps Technique et Administratif, devoted to the formation of administrative specialist officers. The school admitted its first female cadets in 1983 and underwent a minor reform in 2002 devised to broaden the diversity of its recruitment. Since 1802, 65,000 saint-cyriens have been trained, along with 2,000 international cadets. Of the French graduates, 9,639 died on the field of battle. Alumni also count 11 Maréchaux de France, 3 French heads of state, 2 flying aces, 6 members of the Académie Française, and 1 blessed of the Catholic Church. The school has links with both West Point and the Saint-Cyr Military Academy, including student exchanges. Motto. Napoleon's original motto, "Ils s'instruisent pour vaincre," was changed by the Restoration King, Louis XVIII, to "Ils s'instruisent pour la défense de la patrie." The Napoleonic version was used again from 1848 to 1870. That motto was next changed to "Honore Patrie" until 1918, when it reverted again to the original Napoleonic wording. Museum. The museum is open to the public Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday mornings from 10 a.m. 12 a.m. to group tours and afternoons to the public on Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday from 2:30 p.m. 5 p.m. On the weekend, the museum is open to the public from 10 a.m. 12 a.m. and from 2 p.m. 6 p.m. The museum is closed to the public on Mondays and it is closed from 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Thursdays. The museum is located on Rivoli Court. The permanent collection explores the lives of the Saint-Cyriens from the end of the ancient regime to today. The collection shows the evolution of the uniform, personal objects, artwork, authentic documents, arms, clothing and family relics, traditions, class names and insignia. Since 1829, every class of Saint-Cyr chooses a name. It can be a nickname, the name of a famous battle, the name of a famous soldier or general. Since 1934, every class also chooses a special insignia. Uniform. Cadets of Saint-Cyr wear in full dress a special uniform, derived from the 1845 regulations infantry officer dress. This dress incorporates a dark blue tunic, red trousers and a shako with red and white plumes. Facings are light blue, as is the acute PI worn on less formal occasions. Red fringed epaulettes are worn by cadets and yellow by cadet officers. This traditional uniform was worn by both cadets and instructors at Saint-Cyr from 1845 until 1914 and then again from 1930 until 1939. After World War II it was again adopted in 1950. The shako plumes are nicknamed cassors, because they were first adopted in 1855 at the time of this colorful bird's first appearance in the Paris Zoo. While the plumes were not at first welcomed by the cadets, they have become a symbol of Saint-Cyr. The Saint-Cyr cadets of the class of 1913-14, graduating ahead of time with the outbreak of World War I, reportedly vowed to lead the platoons in battle wearing the cassor on the service campus. Ceremonies. The various steps of the cadets' formation are celebrated in various ceremonies, all performed during nighttime. At the beginning of the first year after boot camp, the cadets are welcomed with shakos granted to them by the third-year cadets. This is called the petit soir or small night. At the end of the first year, the cadets are presented with the cassor and with their officer's sword. This is the grand soir or big night. At the end of the second year, cadets are officially commissioned second lieutenants. This is celebrated in the baptism of the class of ceremony, in with every cadet receive the accolade from a senior officer. At the end of the third and final year, the cadets are promoted to the rank of lieutenant and receive the new insignia in a ceremony called the triumph. This ceremony is also the time of solemn proclamation of the class name. Reenactment. Using authentic battle gear and uniforms of the period, reenactments of famous battles and ceremonies are regularly staged. The most famous of these is the Battle of Austerlitz, which took place on December 2, 1805 and has been celebrated since. The December 2, nicknamed 2S by the Saint-Cyr cadets, is the date of many Saint-Cyr-related celebrations in the military or among the associations of alumni. Application. Cadets are recruited through a national annual competitive exam after previous tertiary education. French students take exams on general knowledge, aptitude and intelligence, sit for an interview and pass a test of physical ability. Standard test. These Saint-Cyriens, after undergraduate education, like most other French grandes écoles, 2 years of classes préparatoires aux grandes écoles or a 3 years bachelor's degree in a university. Interview and record exam. These Saint-Cyriens are recruited after graduate education. They will follow only the last year of Saint-Cyr training. In addition, a number of foreign students are admitted annually. Training. The course is 3 years long and covers academic training, military training, physical training and leadership training. The first year involves military training and academics. The last 2 years focus on academics with 1 to 3 week breaks for military training. Officer cadets at Saint-Cyr are commissioned officers. The cadets attend school from September to July. Each promotion of the ESM is organized as a battalion. The first year students are France's 3rd Battalion, second year are France's 2nd Battalion and third year are France's 1st Battalion. The reserve officers, special duty officers and aspirants trained at the ESM in short sessions of France's 4th Battalion. Upon graduation, cadets are awarded the Diploma of Saint-Cyr, which is a master's degree in Strategy and International Relations or Management, or an engineer's degree, depending on the major. Majors are in engineering or science subjects or specialization in classics, modern or ancient history, modern languages, applied modern languages, geography, science and economics, law, computer science, physical education, political science or Asian studies. Graduates leave the school with the rank of lieutenant and join the specialist school of the branch they select for 1 additional year, before being assigned to a regiment to serve as a platoon leader. Distinguished alumni.